I am not technical. Is my crypto safe? Let's try to help answer that question at least a little bit in as short a video as possible. Common attack vectors: private key compromises. Hackers steal private keys, allowing them to access and transfer funds from victims' wallets. Smart contract exploits. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Cross-chain bridge attack. We are not going to really discuss this. Now this one: phishing and social engineering. Scammers trick users into revealing private keys, seed phrases, and other sensitive information. Malware and ransomware, we're not going to really talk about that too much. What was the largest source or attack vector or method that funds were stolen? Turns out for 2024, looks like it was private key compromise. For this video, if you are using your phone to manage your crypto, I can't help you. What are common ways to store crypto? One way is central exchange, or a CEX, such as Coinbase, Kraken, there are others, or a soft wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, there are many, or a hard wallet, Ledger, Trezor, Tangem, etc. Of the three ways I mentioned to manage your crypto, central exchanges are probably easiest, somewhat like a bank. You open an account and they provide services. Now let's switch for a second and consider this. Think of cryptocurrency and blockchains as lockers at an airport terminal. What keeps your valuables safe? It is the key that you hold for that specific locker. What if I said that airport storage lockers can be opened by airport staff or security, meaning you aren't the only one with the key to your locker? With central crypto exchanges, it is actually worse. You don't have a key at all. When you log on to your account, think of it as staff following you around and opening your locker for you. With soft and hard wallets, you are the only one with the key. With central exchanges, there is customer service and they are very helpful. With wallets, there is typically no customer service. You become responsible for your keys and your crypto. So let's say you decided, okay, I want to start moving away from using a central exchange. When you own and set up a new wallet, whether soft or hard wallet, you end up saving away somewhere safe a series of random words. This is known as a seed phrase or a recovery phrase, and there are other terms. It is from this set of words that you are able to recreate a wallet if needed. It is from this set of words that your private keys for your crypto are generated. The only reason you would ever use those words and enter them somewhere is because you are recreating a wallet. Any site that you are using to conduct a crypto transaction, such as buying, selling, swapping, depositing, withdrawing, staking, and so on, should have no reason to ask for your seed phrase. A somewhat opposite of central exchanges, or CEX, is decentralized exchanges, or DEX. These exchanges are popular when using a wallet. Okay, so you are careful not to give out your keys. How then are keys stolen? One way is when you're using a DEX. One example here shown is Uniswap, very popular. Let's take a closer look behind the curtain or underneath the hood. First, though, I want to say that at any DEX, any DeFi application, the first thing they're going to ask you to do is to connect your wallet to it. A couple of important notes. Remember, I said at the beginning of this video that we assume you are not using your phone to conduct financial business. Also, you did not install an app on your computer. You are instead using your web browser. Let's take a closer look at Uniswap, DeFi, or DEX, or website, or app, whatever you want to call it, online app. Using your mouse, right click somewhere where there is no live link, where the pointer is just normal, like for instance right here. So if you right click, you'll notice that a menu pops up, and one selection is view page source or view source. Go ahead and select that. You may get something like this. Hopefully your browser will have an option to do that. And now you can see this. What is it that we are looking at? We are looking at, for want of a better way to describe it, the source code that makes that web page visible and functional and does things like connect your wallet and swap and things like that, select token, and all these things that are going on. That source code is what makes it do that. Now, let's say that we want to look for something interesting in this source code. We don't have to understand programming. That's not the point of this. But I'm trying to point out something important that everyone should know. So I'm going to go Control F. You can do that with any browser pretty much. And I'm going to type image, for instance. Image. Line wrap. So see, when I type image, these three came up. And if I hit the down arrow, more will come up, and so on. Now, I hope we all understand that if we see anything like so, we understand that this is a way to locate something on the internet, correct? In other words, if you wanted to reach your bank, you don't have to do this part. The browser typically does it for you, but the browser is doing this in the background. HTTPS, blah, blah, blah. You just happen to type in your bank name.com or whatever it is, and that whole thing is a URL, Uniform Resource Locator, and it goes, finds the web page somewhere on the internet, and then the browser displays it. Now, going back to the Uniswap source code, we'll notice that we have images, and we have some sort of image here, which is some size. It doesn't really matter what that is. And it actually, behind the scenes, unbeknownst to us, that web page is accessing another location to grab that image. So let's try to actually copy that link. Let's open a new browser window. Let's type it, let's paste that link in, and look what we got. We got the image. Okay, I'm starting to get to the point because I know I might be, some of you people might be, your eyes might be glazing over. Why do we care? I don't care about the images. What I care about is the HTTPS. What I'm trying to say is that behind the scenes, any web page you hit is locating and requesting other bits of information from remote locations that you have no clue about. What is important to understand here is that software developers, like the team at Uniswap and so many sites, do not have the time to write all of the code that makes up what we know as Uniswap. There is a lot of publicly available code that many sites just request the use of on the fly, remotely, behind the scenes, as I showed you, as needed. So you can think of software as something built upon layer by layer, where the Uniswap team may really only have written the very top layers, and they are just reusing the bottom layers from somewhere else. If somehow a malicious actor was able to gain access to some lower level code layer and introduce some sort of hack, this is another way crypto can be stolen. It is important that you use trusted, well-known, popular online applications, and that the team is known for verifying their complete operation. And this involves doing some homework, doing some Googling, getting on Reddit, just trying different ways to research online the pros and cons or the reviews of a given decentralized exchange or application that you want to use.